No! Damn! Welcome back. So, evidently... Evidently... I didn't get an autosave after everything we did, so... I ended up closing the game in the middle of that event. I wasn't expecting the dogs to go absolutely apeshit there. I had to leave. I had to stop the recording, so I ended up closing the game after ending it. And now this. Uh, don't worry, I'm not gonna reread everything. So, yeah. I mean, it sucks. But what can you do? We're just gonna go to Braxius again. Ah! I got a different one this time. Okay. Yeah, you can kind of just save scum it if you want to get a companion you like. It kind of sucks. We lost our other guy. Not much I can do about that, unfortunately. This was just a mistake, and I fucked up. Ask about our past. Krifta shits shift. Krifta shifts uncomfortably in her chair. Very bold, Vagrus, very bold. Trust is not something easily earned, and I am not sure I trust you enough to divulge old stories and old secrets. Braxius assures her that you only wish to hear a general outline and did not mean to pry. All right, then. The bounty hunter clacks her beak and cocks her head to one side. I was not always a bounty hunter or mercenary, obviously. I used to live out in the wasteland. I used to hang out with bandits, and even worse, filth. I had to survive. I always did. Eventually, I got fed up with being ordered around by brutes, so I left, figuring I can use my skills to survive on my own and even make a living. Krifta crosses her arms, and so I started hunting. Beasts and people, too. There's not much difference, Vagrus, really. And yes, the irony of that considering how I look does not escape me. Yet that has become my profession, and I'm proud to be good at it. Which one is Lyrg? Ah. If I pay her fee, I think I gain loyalty. Yeah, you gain loyalty if you pay the fee. Hear him out. The orc. Yep. And then we're going back to Braxi's store. Yeah. We bought some beast lures, and I believe, did we buy anything else? We bought the trap kit. Okay. Da, da, da. Let's go ahead and save this time so I don't lose progress. Uh, guide now, the factions. We can't take any of these quests. Most of them we can't take. They pay a lot. Deliver 20 obsidian to Mines of Plenty. Where's Mines of Plenty on the map? Ah! Ah, okay. We could do that. That would definitely be a profit. First we gotta do everything in town. There's a jewelry shop somewhere in Devon. Cool. I think we wanted to buy some more workers, equipment, blinders, and combat saddles. Let's get... Uh, what slot does this go in? Cargo? Which slot is cargo? Buy some extra storage. I'll place it there. That is reasonable. Okay, we got another slot now. Outriders? We can't really afford too much else. We're pretty poor, all things considered. Let's see. We have 7 days worth of supplies. I do believe we'd want to like top off a bit here. Yeah, that is reasonable. And let's see, do we got any? So bogweed is in demand here. I'm not sure I remember where to get bogweed. I'd kind of have to like go to each town to really get a feel for the market prices before I start trying to do goods trading. It's like these ceruleus crystals, I feel like they're like way too expensive for what they are. These dyes, I don't know. I just don't know. Like compared to the prices of other locations, I have no idea. Anyways, let's explore the city. Go for a stroll. Just as you are about to leave the Undercity and enter into the market district, going through a dark alley, three nasty-looking hold-up men step out from the shadows. Two in front of you, one behind. Looks like someone took a wrong turn and ended up going through Tax Alley, the one behind you says. Let's not make a fuss, just give us a copper. By the looks of you, it won't matter much, considered as your contribution to the order in these parts. These men clearly work for the Collegium of Torazag's shelter. You could off them fairly easy, but it may bring far-reaching consequences within the criminal underworld here. Fine, take the money. Fuck these guys. God, I just got mugged. We got nothing to do in the Temple District. The Undercity? What's going on in the bathhouses? Oh, we can borrow money here. I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, yes. My crew's morale is pretty low. It's probably a good idea to do. Walk around the lakes. Sure. Love it. Bloviating about themselves and their influence in the process. As you continue to listen and ask questions, however, it becomes clear that the various violent gangs are running the Undercity at large, and one organization in particular seems to become front and center. The Loaders Guild. Bidding the race to elaborate further on the organization, you learn a great deal over the course of the next quarter of an hour, with the wraiths visibly animated as they chitter on about the Loaders. Eventually, it becomes clear that there's little more to learn, so you bid the ghastly creatures farewell. Civic District. Hmm. The Gardens of Lavinia. Take a walk around the gardens. Do something else. Talk to the superintendent. You have questions. Questions, I see. I'm not much of a sage, but I'll do the best I can. Eh? Ah, I'm a nobody. Just a man who enjoys being left alone and living close to nature. No offense. I do enjoy talking to people every now and again. But I like it here, really. Really? Even if sometimes I feel constrained. I used to do a lot of things before this, though. Traveled the world, heard wise men talk, followed gods and priests. I even sold books at one time, from a stall, if you believe it. But this age is not of books and writers. Nay, you notice how carved figurines and statuettes line the shelves on the inside of a shack? A hobby of mine, one could say. Figurative art, yet organic. I am no master, but it helps kill time, and I often buy myself new ones. A collection of sorts. Ask about the Gardens of La Vienna. Oh, this place. He was lost in thought for a few seconds. It's old, I guess. I like that about it. A lot, actually. They say when La Vienna died, many of her acolytes dispersed to the four winds, trying to outdo each other, and their master, really, by embarking on ambitious projects in the vein of what she had been known for doing. One of these students, whose name has been lost to history, founded a garden here of all places. No doubt wanting to demonstrate that fauna can evolve and survive in all but the direst of environments. Needless to say, the powers to be in this city at that time, worshipping dark gods and ruling with an iron fist, did not support these endeavors. Yet the student persisted, and by some kind of power that was at his command, managed to enhance and sustain growth in this cavern. Even to this day, this power remains, so much so, in fact, that one does not have to do much work when it comes to tending to the garden. It tends to itself. Take your leave the gardens, nothing going on there, waste of time, really. Leave the district, the markets. Visit Drius's compound. Drius. The compound that houses the gladiator school of Drius is in the southwest end of the market. A district scarcely populated part of this in a fair I am fucking fumbling over my own words here. In the southwest end of the market district, a fairly unpopulated part of the city. Let's just say it like that. It's basically the same fucking thing. Held up between the dilapidated houses, the sturdy buildings of the school are surrounded by a tall stone fence. One would expect to hear commands shouted at the trainees or the clamor of practice weapons, but there's only silence. Standing at the single entrance gate to the compound, you can see that you will be able to enter the main hall unhindered. Enter the compound. You walk into the atrium that serves as the main hall and call out loud if anyone is there. I'm so sorry. I In the poor light provided by a few braziers and twinkling crystal lamps, you notice a man enter and walk slowly towards you. Salve, he says without enthusiasm. I'm afraid I cannot help you. The school's all but closed. Permanently. The man is wearing leather armor in the imperial style, complete with a gladius and a fugio hanging from his belt. His bitter face is framed by balding hair turning gray. This must be Dreas, the school's owner. A large shadow appears in one of the archways. You cannot see the person it belongs to, only feel the intimidating presence. Say that you are here. Inquire what happened to the school. I'm sorry. It's just that I've told this story so many times recently. It's slowly getting to me. In short, we had an unfortunate accident in which one of my trainees got hurt. The son of an influential man, a Tarkian diplomat who has the ear of some of the city's leaders. The man is out for revenge, and even though his son made the mistake, not the school, now he is out to destroy me. The instructors have left. I have paid exploitative fines several times. I lost most of my trainees. You can feel the gaze of the shadowy figure pierce you. Even though I was given a chance to clear my name, I would have to win a gladiatorial match without gladiators. Not entirely without gladiators. You watch as a huge orc stalks into the atrium and leans against a pillar. This is Goro, a friend of mine, Trius indicates the orc. Who sent you here? The large warrior asks coolly. Have you come to gloat, to offer a laughable price for the school? You tell them you have no such intentions. You are a Vagrus, who heard of Dreas' unfortunate predicament. Ah, well, you've got to forgive Goro here. He is very protective of his friends. Oh, yeah, I was doing the wrong voice there, for the wrong character. There's like no name before the dialogue, it's confusing a little. He's very protective of his friends, the instructor tells you. As you can see, we are in no position to be of any service right now, so if you'd excuse us. I'm sure they all have very manly voices. I don't have the qualities to do a voice like I was playing Diablo, the Diablo 4 beta, and the voice of Lorath. My God. I don't know if he's intentionally making that voice or if that is his natural voice. But that is the fucking voice that you have to be born with. And it's a talent like no other for voice acting. My God. That fucking shit just resonates in your ears. Offer your help in the upcoming match, Trius faces, knowing that Praxius will back you. I was about to leave the city anyways, and I would be honored to work for you, Vagrus. Accept Goro's offer and pledge yourself to help them in the arena match. You leave and spend the rest of the day preparing for the match. Hey now. We're gonna have to spend a little more. Yeah, it's expensive maintaining these guys. Very expensive. Ah, damn, I lost a point of vigor. The next morning, you arrive at the agreed upon place. The Horatius Gyarados fighting pit is a small arena built of gray stone where the Legio March Avenue crosses Arvarus Square. It is an old building, even somewhat crumbling. The stage has seen its heyday before the larger colosseums were built in the city and claimed the crowds. Today is used for small matches. District fighters compete for local recognition, and some executions are conducted by pit fighters. Of course, altercations like Drius's are settled here as well. It is a chill morning. Drius and Goro are standing at the entrance arch and greet you curtly. The orc is brimming with energy, but the instructor looks like he hasn't slept at all. You are here. I am honored. Let us do this. You all enter the building. Excuse me. My throat is a little dry. After entering through the gate arch... Oh, no, that's a different sentence. Okay. After entering through the gate arch and following the others down some dark corridors, you ascend a set of stairs and arrive at the premium seat box. That is where you meet Praetor Paulus Antius. The small, aging magistrate sits in his high black chair with a bored expression. Wrapped in furs against the chill air overseeing this matter is clearly a great inconvenience for him. Little strain at the end of my voice there, talking too long. without, without properly taking a breath. A tall, thin fellow in a turban, colorful clothes, and expensive jewelry is buzzing around the Praetor, whispering in his ear constantly. This must be the man who Dreas has wronged and now has to face. The instructor walks up to them while Goro and you stay back. He speaks to them briefly, and you can see both the indifference on the face of the Praetor and the contempt on the face of the Tarkian diplomat. Then you spot a boy of 10 or 12 in Tarkian garb standing behind the row of chairs. His left eye and forehead are bandaged. He's holding the hand of a little girl with shaggy brown hair and large eyes. Drius walks over to the little girl, kneels down and hugs her. She says something to him and strokes his rough face. His daughter, Goro growls in a low voice. You feel seething rage. She was taken by the Praetor until the matter is resolved. As leverage. Trias joins you shortly. Braxius, fighters await you here, all prepared for a fight. Remember how I'm a champion of tournaments, buddy? I can see that you're upset, but let me do what I do best. I promise you, we'll get her back. Ask Dreas about the boy. Poor Ayad. Poor Ayad, Dreas sighs. Losing an eye is just terribly unfortunate, yet the boy was sent to the school by his father partly to cut back from his attitude, and it was his attitude that got him too cocky in sparring, which resulted in the injury. You can see that the instructor feels sorry for the boy, but also considers himself beyond fault in this matter. He's a good kid, he adds, shaking his head sadly. You are ready. Let the fight in the arena commence. Now we finally get to combat in this game. Surprise! It is turn-based. Okay, let's see. That immobilizes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're gonna stab the slinger. And we're gonna brutal charge up here. There we go. Stun for 2 rounds, huh? Oh, I blocked it. Damn. Game, let me see the tooltip for this, please. Let's take out this guy quickly. Ah, damn. Less damage to deal with. We're gonna start taking out him. Sunder. Does he have armor? He doesn't have any armor as far as I can tell. Oh, he's stunned. Oh, we did stun him even though he blocked it. Okay. I didn't notice. Missed. The way I see it, we're gonna want to take out this guy. As much as we can. Oh my god. That was not good. Oh shit, he's gonna get a turn. Oh, that sucks. Let's see. Does this take... He doesn't have any, like... Oh, she evaded it? Stop moving! I feel like if she keeps evading, this is gonna end badly. Yeah, that's so annoying, dude. I missed. Okay, no, we got this. There we go! Yes! Gorgoro is victorious. The Praetor gives you a signal while suppressing a yawn effect. Okay. The enemy gladiators lie in the sands, bloodied, defeated, but alive. The crowd is chanting Gorgoro's name in a frenzy. There is no more dispute, no more question about Dreas' honor. You won. The instructor is beyond himself with joy. He hugs Gorgoro so hard when the fighters return to the preparation hall that you think he will break the bones of the huge orc. Then he hops over to you and shakes your hand, apologizing for his glee. He rushes up to the seat box to hear the Praetor's official statement. But to get his daughter back. In half an hour after you sent Praxis' men away, you and your companions, Gorgoro, Dreas, and his daughter, are walking back to his school. As you get there, Dreas turns to you. I won't forget this, Vagrus. I can now try to rebuild the school, and perhaps you could drop by sometime. I am a man of my word, and I'm ready to leave the city in an hour. Right after I save, I will be ending this session.